DP Photography here, bringing another video, and today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Now, while my channel has been growing pretty consistently, I think I'm at around 1,300 subscribers. I wanna get more subscribers. So with that being said, I need to actually change up the way I do my videos and bring you guys some information that you might need. So with that being said, since I do have the experience, this first video is gonna be Onewheel versus EUC. Which one is better and which one is better for you? So stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Onewheel versus EUC, in-depth comparison. Let's break down the key aspects between the Onewheel and the EUC, also known as electric unicycle, to help you decide which ride best fits your lifestyle and preferences. We'll be covering design, learning curve, safety, power, range, style, accessories, transportability, and real-world usability. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Number one, design. The Onewheel has a wide board with a single large tire in the middle. Its design evokes a skateboard or snowboard-like feel with a rugged all-terrain tire that gives it the capability to handle dirt paths, trails, and urban streets. The footpads are wide, giving it a stable platform to stand on, and the lights add a sleek, futuristic look. The pros, unique design that's both stylish and functional, offers a very free-form riding experience, and the large tire allows for smooth rides on mixed terrain. Cons, it's bulky and heavy, making it less convenient to carry around when not riding. Now the EUC is compact and vertical, with the entire unit centered around a single wheel. It has foot pedals that fold out and retractable handles that make it easier to transport when not riding. Its compact, streamlined shape makes it look futuristic and minimalistic. The pros are it's much more compact, making it more portable than the Onewheel. Retractable handles on most models make it easy to roll around like a suitcase when you're not using it. The cons, the narrow foot stance and tall design can make it feel less stable to beginners. 2, the learning curve. The Onewheel is often easier to learn for people with experience in skateboarding, snowboarding, or surfing because of its wide, stable platform. However, the balancing mechanic, front to back leaning, can be challenging at first. Once the rider masters the weight distribution, it feels intuitive. The time to learn is about 1 to 2 hours for basic riding, with a few weeks to feel comfortable. EUCs generally have a steeper learning curve, and many beginners find it difficult to get started. That said, once you master it, the EUC feels incredibly agile and offers a smooth, fast ride. Time to learn, it may take several hours to several days, even weeks, to feel confident on an EUC. Riders may need consistent practice before becoming comfortable. Number 3, safety. The Onewheel has a lower top speed of around 20 miles per hour, which may reduce risk of severe crashes. However, nosedives can happen if the motor fails or you push the board too hard, leading to sudden loss of balance. The wide stance and terrain versatility add a sense of stability, but riders should always be cautious of uneven terrain and keep speed under control. Safety considerations, nosedives, unexpected falls, and riding off-road increase injury. EUCs can achieve much higher speeds, 30 plus miles per hour, or as in my case, 55 on the links, which increases the potential for injury in case of fall. That said, EUCs typically have built-in alarms or tilt-back features to alert you when you're approaching the vehicle's limit. Balancing on a single wheel might feel riskier to a new rider, but experienced EUC users often praise the vehicle for stability and control at high speeds. Safety considerations, high-speed crashes, wheel overloading, and balancing issues are common hazards. 4, power. The Onewheel GT model offers around 3 horsepower and can handle moderate inclines and off-road conditions. However, its power is relatively limited compared to EUCs, especially when riding in steep or hilly areas. Top speed, 20 miles per hour. Handles moderate hills, but struggles on steeper gradients. EUCs are generally much more powerful, with some models offering 5,000 watts of motor power. EUCs can handle steep hills and inclines with ease, and their high torque allows for quick acceleration and greater speed. Top speeds are 30 to 55 miles per hour, or I think the ET Max might even do 60. I think they might even have a 70 mile per hour EUC out there now, depending on the model. They're capable of handling steep hills without issue. Number 5, range. The Onewheel GT has an impressive range of around 20 to 32 miles. I get about 22 miles, depending on terrain and riding style. However, if you're pushing it hard or riding on rougher terrain, expect less. EUCs generally outperform Onewheels in range. High-end models can go from 60 to 100 miles on a single charge, making them more suitable for long-distance commuting or extended rides. Which, even though I haven't gone on yet, distance wins it for me. Part of the reason that I jumped over to EUCs. 6, style. Riding a Onewheel gives off a surfer or skateboarder vibe, and many people find the carbon motion, which I love, to be stylish and fun. It has a laid-back aesthetic and is often seen as casual yet adventurous for the ride. EUCs have a more futuristic, sleek, and technical appearance. Their fast, agile movements give riders a hovering look, which can feel very modern and cool, especially in urban environments. 7, accessories. Accessories for the Onewheel range from fender kits, rail guards, and off-road tire options to lights and chargers. Riders often customize their boards with foot pads and external lighting for more visibility. EUC accessories are mostly practical, with many models supporting aftermarket lights, protective covers, pedal modifications, and external batteries. Many riders also purchase additional gear like helmets, wrist guards, and padded clothing for safety at higher speeds. 8, transportability. The Onewheel is heavy, around 26 to 30 pounds, and awkward to carry. While it's not impossible to lug around, it's not something that you want to do for long periods. EUCs excel in transportability. Most models come with retractable handles and can be rolled like a suitcase when not being used. They're also generally lighter than Onewheels, making them easy to carry upstairs or in the buildings. The winner for this one is EUCs for ease of transport. Number 9, real-world usability. The Onewheel is great for casual rides, commuting through parks, and handling mixed terrain. It's especially appealing to those who want to ride off-road on uneven surfaces. However, for daily urban commuting, its bulk and weight can be inconvenient. The EUC is more versatile in urban environments due to its speed, range, and ease of portability. It's great for long commutes, high-speed travel, and navigating traffic. However, its higher speeds may not be necessary for all riders, especially those sticking to shorter, slower rides. Winner, EUC for commuters, Onewheel for mixed terrain and fun riding. So which one is right for you? The Onewheel is perfect for riders who love that carbon feel, off-road action, and a more laid-back but still thrilling ride. On the other hand, if you want extreme range, speed, and portability, the EUC is your new best friend. At the end of the day, both of these rides are awesome. It all comes down to what you value most. Let us know in the comments which one you would choose, Onewheel or EUC. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic ride comparisons and adventures. See you next time, and ride safe. So there you have it, Onewheel versus EUC. Now I gotta be honest, I was trying something a little bit different this time. I wrote everything down for that video. And yeah, it's not something that I'm used to, but I wanted to try to get some, I don't know what the word is, man. I don't know if it's educational or informational, but I just wanted to bring some value to the subscribers, One thing that I thought that was really interesting was comparing the EUC
to the Onewheel, man. Like, they both have their strengths and their weaknesses. They're both fun to ride on. Two Onewheel devices. How you doing? All right. You know, both have one wheel, you know, on paper. All of that stuff sounded good on paper. Now, what I will say, you know, is for me, if I have to do anything with my hands, you know, the Onewheel is gonna be what I wanna ride. If I'm looking for power, speed, and range, then 100%, you know, I'm going on the EUC. But I feel like on the EUC, you actually need your hands, you know, because when you stop, you wanna hold the EUC up. I guess as I get better, you know, I'll be able to unmount without actually grabbing onto the EUC. But for now, that thing is a heavy machine, and you know, you need to be able to grasp it. The Onewheel, you know, I don't need my hands for anything. I can just float as I'm doing now without any worry. So like I said, neither one of them, you know, outright wins. They both have their strengths and their weaknesses. It all depends on what you're actually going to be using it for. I will say at this time, you know, I am riding the EUC more. I think that's just for the simple fact that I am in the learning stage, and every chance I get, I just want to learn more and more. You know, I like to throw myself out there and just get that experience. But just let me know what you think down in the comments. You know, is this content something that you might be interested in? Or, you know, should I just go back to my old usual, you know, old regular schmegler? But, you know, I just want to thank everybody for watching. As always, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, ring that bell, do all the cool stuff for your boy, DP Photography, also known as The Real Berg. And until next time, keep shredding and stay safe, my people. I'm out. Rainy day, but I still could get out here. It's not really raining. It's not raining too hard.